Hello, my name is Ruchika Jha from Impact, and today we have with us Mr. Zahid Khan, who is the Director Shopping Experiences of Amazon in India. Amazon India is organizing its event today, and it's called Creator Connect, Reflect, and Rise. And the conversation here will have discussions on the company's affiliate influencer program and its overall growth. Welcome, Mr. Khan.
Hi, Ruchika. Great to be with you. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
sir.
much.
So, to begin with, if you could, walk us through the journey of the 2024, where the influencer program started, and what all happened in terms of overall growth of this program.
Sure. Yeah. What a year it's been. Last year we introduced Creator Central, and influencers across the country have taken it to like fish to water. Just by the numbers, I'll show one stat to you. When we started this festive season in Diwali, we were around 1 lakh creators. Just in the short span of the festive event, we've jumped to 1.25 lakhs, so 25% increase. I mean, that's just by the creator base numbers. But if you look at what's happened across shoppers looking at these creators, today over 2 crore shoppers were influenced through some kind of creator content, either off Amazon or on Amazon, and we can talk about the various programs. That led to about 1 crore products in sales, just direct sales. So the program has grown from strength to strength.
Got it. And about the platform Creator Central, in an interview we did previously, you described, this program as offering scheduling of shoppable posts tied to major events like Great Indian Festival and Amazon Prime Day. So, what metrics have you seen improve specifically after implementing this scheduling feature?
Sure. Just as a reminder for our audience here, at the base of a creator offering is the Amazon Influencer Program.
Right.
This is the program that you go and sign up for. And once you're signed up and accepted, if you have a social media presence, then you get access to Creator Central, which is the product that you were referring to. And Creator Central is the main hub where creators will come, upload their content, search for products, tag to their content, and then share out, again, either on their social media handles or in some cases like Amazon Live on Amazon. And then once that content is in play, they can also come back to Creator Central to check what's working, what's not working. Now, in terms of what metrics have moved, actually through the funnel, if you look at the way we've simplified onboarding on Creator Central, from trial to actual successful sign up, that numbers have gone up significantly because we ask you for a fewer fields. And we have better ways to validate that you have a social media presence. Because one of the things that we have a very high bar, maybe dare I say, compared to some of the other players, a higher bar is that we want trustworthy creators on our platform because the trust is the core thing that's connecting customers, creators, and even Amazon. But that conversion rate has improved. And then when you look at the various linking tools that are available on Creator Central, because of another product that we have called Creator University, which offers creators, especially newer creators, tons of content on how to create links, what kind of shorts work, what kind of content works for what audiences. There's also a hub where they can interact with other creators. That's really helped creators create better content that really talks to their audience, that lets them do more effective storytelling. So that eventually ends up helping their content convert better, again, off Amazon or on Amazon. So that has also seen an improvement. Yeah.
Got it. And what about what has been the most significant impact of this program for both creators and consumers if you compare from the time when you started until now?
Yeah, I mean, I'll repeat some of the numbers that we were seeing. For instance, if you look at the total customers that have been influenced by some kind of creator content, that's a 2 crore customers on Amazon are influenced by this by creator content. I mean, this number was a lot lower even just last year. And again, it's a function of our onboarding process, onboarding the right kind of creators, our training material, helping them know what customers want. We also have, by the way, regular newsletters where we push out information on what's working this season, what can they expect this Diwali or even any of those other events, right? So in a nutshell, we see better sell through from this content as well. One of the things that I've heard our creators say is that compared to last year, we are a lot more connected to what their needs are. Maybe we can talk about this program called the Tech Influencer Program. Super excited about that. Probably the latest offering. But yeah, that's a result of us listening to our creators, and we can explore more there. Yeah.
What their needs are where you mentioned. So if you can give a couple of examples on that,
Sure.
if you have
Of
any.
course, yeah, definitely. So let's talk about the Tech Influence Program. I'm super excited about this thing. So the Amazon Influencer Program is the base program, and anybody can go and sign up for it. If I have a small following, even I could do that on Insta or YouTube. But then what we've done is that we listened to our creators and our customers. We spoke to them because Amazon's all about customer backwards. And we learned, for instance, that fashion influencers, the ones that have lifestyle kind of content, right? They're selling beauty, fashion, they're talking to that kind of audience. Even the demographics of that audience are usually different from, for example, tech audiences.
Yes.
And what we learned in the fashion case was that people were looking for more upscale brands, right? Whereas what might sell might be certain selection, but everybody's aspirational. Their audience is very aspirational. So that was a very core insight that we could share with the creators. And then when they started putting out content that was more aspirational and multi-category, right? So it's not just about, hey, here's a kurti. It's about you're going on summer vacation and here's the assortment of things, right? From luggage to clothes to maybe even music, right?
Right.
So that was for the fashion. So we did the same activity this year for tech influencers, and it was eye-opening. I mean, Ruchika, the thing that we learned is that one of the things that tech creators really appreciate and value is access to products, because these are specialists in their field. I mean, I've watched Amazon Live streams where a customer from like a Bhiwandi, for example, on the outskirts of Mumbai, they're trying to get their first air conditioner, and they just don't know. Like, this is the size of the room, the voltage fluctuates, and on a live stream they will ask the expert, questions about the voltage setting and so forth, and they get a very informed information back, and they make a purchase decision. So it's very important for us to give access to these products, especially newer or exclusive launches, to these creators. So that was the first pain point, that, hey, we usually don't have these products with us, so it's very hard for us to understand them.
Right.
Another thing is that, especially from creators that come from smaller towns, which is increasing a larger portfolio of our creator base, they don't have access to the right studio settings. They don't have the right lighting, or they don't have the right acoustics. So then we launched the TIP, or the Tech Influencer Program. In the Tech Influencer Program, we give early access to tech products, sometimes as early as 3 weeks before the product launch, which is gold for anybody that covers tech.
Indeed, yes.
The second thing is we've opened up our studios, and we have studios in all the major metros to these creators, where we'll have the product ready waiting for them, so they can come in, start shooting straight away. And the third thing is, for a subset of our tech influencer programs who are doing well, we give them higher commission rates, so they earn more. So that's the TIP.
Understood. And coming back to the content creators and their partnership. So how do you identify and onboard a content creator based on across different categories and regions as well?
Yeah.
So any parameters or data points that you have that help you evaluate this potential partnership?
Yeah. So, it's fascinating you ask that question, because it's been a debate within the team. Should we go and handpick influencers and creators that are already doing well, or should we actually give a chance to, especially again as we go down in lower tier India, to somebody that might not be a creator or influencer in the traditional sense, but they've got a voice, right? And they connect with the folks around them. And our answer is, we can't do either. We got to do both. So our AIP program, the Amazon Influencer Program, is very democratic, and you can go and sign up on your own. And you can start creating content on your own. But then once we see that the creators that use this program, and we see spikes in performance, for example, and it might not be selling stuff, because that's the end product, right? But it's the kind of content that people put out. Are they a natural with their self-expression? Are people resonating? Meaning, are they getting likes and follows and so forth? And we see if that's there, then we start investing in them. And then finally, there are these creators that reach kind of the top, which they're not just engaging, but they're also helping customers make buying choices. They might buy or not buy, but they're helping them drive that choice. And for those creators, we kind of handpick them, and a subset of them, we put them in a program called Elevate. Elevate is a very bespoke concierge-like service where folks from my team, Y agencies, will manage these creators really well. So it's almost like a brand agency and management agency, and they'll help them grow their followers, get the right kind of content, and it's a very one-to-one kind of interaction. So we have the whole pyramid from self-service all the way down to kind of one-on-one handling.
And now I would want to talk about festive season. It has recently gone by, and we've seen that brands have hugely leveraged influencers for their festive
That's
campaigns. So how did creators contribute to the festive season for Amazon India this year?
Yeah, I mean, just like we've seen this large year-on-year spike in the creator base, in the set of
Yes.
shoppers that look at creator content, it's no different for Diwali and the festive season. And this Diwali, we had around 4 million shoppers that came to our website and shopped products after looking at creator content. And if you look at the sets of things that they bought or what kind of content resonated, I mean, it ranged all the way from lifestyle categories like fashion, beauty, all the way down to home and kitchen.
Right.
Those are really big this year for some reason.
Yes.
And it's amazing how a creator can convey from the comfort of the kitchen the kinds of things that might help somebody in the kitchen. So we saw many functional kind of videos and video content, live content that sold a lot of kitchen and home products as well. In all, I think they supported the Amazon Great India Festival theme and thematics really well. We integrated, by the way, intentionally, purposefully throughout our Amazon app experience. And for the first time, Ruchika, we not just had live content on the website and the app, but we also started testing short form Reels-like content in the beauty category.
Okay.
Starting with the beauty category, I should say, because I think the way it's going with beauty, we should very quickly get to the other. Because what I learned from customers as we spoke to them is that they like our live content, no doubt, and they come and sit segments of the live, which are usually 60 to 90-minute lives. But for example, when somebody's trying to buy like a skincare product, right, they don't know where to go within the live content to find that content. So they want that in context. So imagine you're on a beauty product and you're looking at the images, and then we'd show you the most relevant 30-second reel from a creator that talked about that product, or even maybe comparable products.
Right.
So that was a huge hit in the short form content during the festive season in beauty.
Right. And coming to regional creators, how are you supporting them in order to reach national audiences?
Yes, it's been a very intentional effort to reach customers, actually customers and consumers backwards through creators. And we've had this push across media types, but also creators to find local creators, regional influencers. Like I said, they might not be that big just yet, but try to find signals that they're resonating with their local audiences. And I'm really proud to say, in fact, probably it's one of the biggest things that happened this year. Around 70% of the sales that came from creator-led content came from tier 2 and tier 3 customers. And then similarly, when you look at the kind of creators that are driving these sales, they aren't tier 1 creators driving sales in tier 2, tier 3 cities. No, about 2/3 of our successful creators actually came from around 500 non-metro pin codes. So it's getting traction. I think very, very quickly it's getting traction. We're going to do a lot more, but it's getting very good traction. The kinds of things that we did, we started formulating a lot of our messaging to creators in their regional languages, so that we could connect with creators so that then they can connect with their customers. That really worked well. And then the training that I mentioned in Creator University, we regionalized and localized some of that content so that they could use that as well.
Understood. So, do you think that creators have become as important as traditional advertising channels for e-commerce platform?
It's getting there. It's getting there very fast. I keep looking at the numbers internally and just our media mix and how much we spend on now what I call traditional, but is traditional online, for example, paid search and paid social. There was a time where our media mix was a lot of it was offline, and we do a lot of that as well still. But the first phase was where a lot of that eyeballs and hence investments moved online. And now within that, again, I see a shift from the traditional online media, again, such as paid search, towards a more one-to-one creator marketing investments. And again, both off Amazon and on Amazon. The off Amazon would be on the social media handles where creators talk about our products and our brands, but then also on Amazon. And increasingly, we're increasing the footprint through Amazon Live and these short form reels that I talked about.
Got it. So, coming to final question to sum it up, what has been your learnings this year as we gradually come to the end of the year, and what else, like, or are the other initiatives you would be focusing on to enhance the platform?
Yeah. To reiterate, I think one of the biggest things that we saw this year was just the penetration of creators and hence end customers
Right.
from tier 2 and tier 3 India.
Hmm.
So super happy about that. The other thing that we saw was that we grew the tech influencer programs, like I mentioned, and we addressed the needs of tech creators, which then they could then talk to the tech audiences. And then I think that leads into what's coming up next year. While growing and scaling some of the newer programs that I've already mentioned.
Yes.
One thing that I think this is the first time breaking this year, we are very interested in connecting brands with the creator base that we have.
Wow.
So for the longest time, many brands have asked us, non-tech brands, that we also want to directly invest in influencer marketing, but we don't have the kind of access that you folks have through our 1.25 lakh creator base. So we are creating a proposition that connects our creator base with the brands that work for them, and thereby reaching audiences, letting brands reach audiences through us, through our AIP program.
Right. And when we would be seeing this launch, maybe next year?
Early next year. Actually, we've already started piloting in a few locations and with a few brands.
Okay.
And I believe early next year we should be good to go and scale.
Perfect. All the best for your future initiatives, and thank you so much, Mr. Khan, for your time and for having this lovely conversation. I'm sure the viewers will gain insights from this. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Ruchika. Thank you.